to sit and sleep.
We're following breaking news out of Avocado Heights. A dog is stuck down a storm drain. Eliana Moreno is over the scene in News Chopper 4. Eliana, do we know how he got stuck or how he got in?
Annabelle, it's unclear how that happened. It's also unclear how long the dog has been down there. But this is happening in a residential area of Avocado Heights, just off of Belgreen Drive with the cross of Delamere. The LA County Fire Department got the call at about 4 o'clock this afternoon concerning that dog down the storm drain. Now, there's still a lot of questions to be answered, of course. The condition of that dog is one of them. But you can see that neighbors are coming out to take a look. It's unclear if that dog even has an owner. But as you can see, this, again, is off of a residential street near the 605 and the 60 freeway. The LA County Fire Department on scene and animal control is on the way. That's latest here from Avocado Heights in News Chopper 4. Let's send it back down to you in the studio.
All right, Eliana, obviously we'll keep an eye on the situation and hopefully it will be a successful rescue. Also at 5:30, police are looking for the mother of a baby after witnesses saw her giving birth in an alley and then she took off, leaving the newborn. This happened early this morning in Ventura.
NBC4's Gordon Tokumatsu spoke with two nearby workers who witnessed what happened.
Well, it happened at 1 this morning in this business complex between a microbrewery and a bakery. The bakery is back there. It's called Agostino's. The workers who saw it all go down were on the overnight shift. They're so fragile. How do you even hold them? Jaime Benavides, one of the first bakery workers to run outside. His co-worker had heard the mystery woman screaming in an alley. Then she saw the woman remove her pants in the parking lot. His head was visible just inside the pants, says Jaime. They were pressing against his nose. The woman, whom Jaime described as in her early 40s, had run away, disappearing into the night. Jaime found the baby inside the pants. The infant started crying when he pulled his face away from the fabric. I feel bad for the mom, Jaime says. She didn't appear to be well and looked like she was unhoused, but I'm glad the baby is okay. Mystery mom was going through to take such drastic measures and then leave her infant behind. Police are reminding all expectant moms that there is a safe surrender program in California. 72 hours after a birth, you can surrender your baby to a hospital or a fire station. It's completely confidential, and you will not be prosecuted. In Ventura, Gordon Tokumatsu, NBC4 News.
And now to the tragedy at the bottom of the North Atlantic. For the first time, we're hearing from family members of the 5 men on board a submersible that went missing nearly a week ago as it began an expedition to the ruins of the Titanic. The Coast Guard is leading the investigation from their base in Boston. NBC's Jay Gray gives us a closer look.
The search in this remote area of the North Atlantic shifting now. Teams no longer looking for a missing submersible and 5 men inside, but instead answers to how and why they were lost.
It is a complex case to work through, but I'm confident that those questions will begin to get answered.
Remotely operated vehicles continue to scan debris less than a half-mile from the bow of the Titanic. Pieces of the sub that investigators say indicate a sudden leak in the pressurized capsule, leading to a catastrophic implosion.
The only saving grace about that is that it would have been immediate, literally in milliseconds, and the men would have had no idea what was happening.
Family members of the victims thankful they likely didn't suffer, but struggling with their loss.
Just absolutely devastating. I'm still, heartbroken. I think I'm still a little bit in shock. I just can't believe that, this is happening.
The best way to preserve the memories and the legacies of these 5 explorers is to conduct an investigation, find out what went wrong, take lessons learned, and then move forward.
Moving forward with the investigation, a lot like a trip to the ocean's floor, a difficult journey into the unknown. Logistics, a very difficult part of the process. In fact, it's still not clear if recovery teams will be able to pull remnants of the sub to the surface from the ocean's floor 2.5 miles below. Jay Gray, NBC News, Boston.
We are now hearing from someone who knows all too well how these submersibles operate. Titanic director James Cameron says he wishes he had sounded the alarm earlier about the submersible, saying he had found the hull design risky. Cameron took the submersible.
It's not lost on me as somebody who studied the meaning of Titanic. It's greater meaning to us historically and